Fort Bliss is not only home to a great military community, but a foreign one as well. News Channel 9's Estefania Seifert takes us into the German world in this special report.
After the German Air Force left Fort Bliss in 2013, the El Paso community seemed to be under the impression that the German community that had established itself here since the 70s had left as well. But as it turns out, they too make a part of the borderland.
Blick zur Tafel. 3 Blatt in den Bergen.
I was born in Hamburg, Germany, and I studied in Berlin and lived a long time in Berlin, and I taught in Berlin and in Hamburg.
Away from her lush green motherland, more than 5,000 miles across the Atlantic, KRISTEN EBENTHUER, passionate about teaching, now doing so in El Paso. Like dozens of Germans, she's making her home in the West Texas desert.
I came here with my family, with my husband and my two daughters. Very different, but in a very, very positive way, because as you can see, I only have 12 kids in this class.
A classroom nestled within the walls of El Paso's Deutsche Schule, or German school. It's here where the children of German soldiers stationed at Fort Bliss learn.
Supposed to teach in the German curriculum, because the kids sometimes have to change very quickly between the countries.
Talk about a culture shock between Europe and North America. Civilian life, now military activity, and a hint of borderland customs.
And I don't have any brothers or sisters, and my daughters are very sad about this when they see our neighbors having the whole family come over, and they're like, oh, we also want to have a big family like that.
Here they have like 30 persons in their family, and in Germany they're just 4.
The German Air Force first arrived into Fort Bliss 11 years after World War II. That's 62 years of an international partnership. The reason they train here? The most obvious answer.
The sun. We had enough of the rain and the snow and the cold and the dreary.
Giving soldiers 365 days a year to train outdoors.
Deutsche Schule El Paso for GIBSON, guten Tag.
VERA GIBSON, now the administrative assistant at the German school, was once in the shoes of these families, typically stationed in the States for 3 years.
I've been at the German school since 2004. I've been working for the German Air Force since 1997. And we've lived here in El Paso since 1994.
Now the one comforting family is making the transatlantic move.
If they want to get closer to Germany, then I always tell them go to Rio, because that's very compatible with Germany. You got a lot of trees, you got the mountains.
To feel what she feels for El Paso.
What makes you feel at home here?
That's a difficult question. I really can't explain it. It feels, my heart belongs here. I love my family back in Germany, and I like to go visit, but my life is here. My family is here, my daughter is here, and my heart is here. I wouldn't want to leave here.
And as much as El Paso may now be home, there are instances where they start to feel homesick, so there are duty-free stores with German products only available to Germans on post. Estefania Seifert, News Channel 9.